Well, it looked like you saved your best move for last. Tell me about what went on after the game.
It was a very fundamental game. I got to play against my old high school teammates and my coaches from when we played in fourth grade came out to the game. And I asked my girlfriend to marry me, one that I've been thinking that was going to be the one for me for a long time. And just went through with my move, and happy to say yes.
And on top of that, a pretty good game on the court. You had 20 points, 8 rebounds. Tell me about your performance.
Like I said, I had people come from Florida. I wanted to give them a show. As a team, we came out slow, but as a team, we collectively got it together second half, and we brought it together, and we're glad we came out successful.
Talking about that first half, I mean, it seems like everything will be too long. They knocked out.
Bill's a pretty good team. If you let them play comfortably, they can make a lot of shots. So the first half, we let them play kind of comfortably. In the second half, we made some adjustments, came back out, and it was a different ball game second half.
Tell me about that second half. Obviously, thought maybe you guys did different defensively, and then you guys started to shoot pretty well.
Second half, we started shooting the ball with more confident. We got more shots within our flow, and we started picking up the pressure on the defensive side and allowed them to make quicker decisions rather than seeing the court and allow them to play comfortably.
Obviously, they're not going to shoot 60%
the
entire game.
They was coming out shooting 15 for 27, I think, at halftime. But, like, the coach is really mad at us. And, like, when we playing on defense, we weren't going to stop. So we was getting deflections, but we couldn't finish. So, like, going into the second half, our main goal was just finishing and getting a rebound and getting out, pushing the pace up.
And talk about the start of that second half. You want to pick up the defensive intensity, and then you guys started to knock out shots.
Yeah, mainly so like we started to get downhill, get stops and get downhill. Once we got that handle, like they collapsed and was getting the ball out, trying to knock down shots. We got a lot of great looks tonight.
Now, what was the difference in terms of maybe defensively or whatever that you guys were doing, or even offensively, to start the second half that allowed you to, hold them down to like 2 points, and you went on a run and took the lead and never gave it up?
Mainly, they didn't have many ball handlers, so we was trying to keep 50 rallied up, keep them rallied up, and get them speed up, take them out of their offense.
What you think about the moves by Smith after the game?
I think it was a great move. Ready for his life. Me personally, I'm not ready for that, but I think it was a great move. We happy, so I'm happy for him.
It seemed like everything they threw up seemed to fall. When they shot like 60%, obviously the Rangers should have for the whole game. You just talked about that start that they got off.
I think Mobile came out on a very hot start. I think Mobile's a really good team for that league. I've known Archie for a little while. Archie does a heck of a job with them guys over there. They done played a competitive schedule. They've already beaten Division I teams, so they came out early. I think they shot 57% from the field in the first half. And a lot of that, it wasn't even action, it was just one-on-one, mano-a-mano. I was proud of the way our guys responded.
Tell me about the second half, especially the early second half, and maybe what you did different, obviously, defensive intensity, and then able to get that bit of a run that put you ahead and allowed you to stay ahead.
I think we didn't really change anything from a schematic standpoint. It was more so our guys just taking pride in guarding the yard. That was one of the keys to the game. I thought the first half, they just put their head down, ISO'd us, and made us pay. So I think I'm proud of where our guys are. I think 2 weeks ago, you never know how this game goes. So to be able to come back in the second half and win the second half by 14 points, I'm really proud of that.
Just tell me about having the time off and you can practice and stuff like that, but it's not being on the court for a game. Did you think maybe that factored into a little bit to the start of this game?
I'm a no excuse guy. I enjoy the time of being able to practice with no class. It allows us to get a lot of more things done. I won't blame the slow start to being off for a couple of days. That's something we need to fix. That's something we've talked about before. I have to figure out a way to get us off to a faster start, and I was proud of the way they responded.
And Diante's move after the game, tell me about that one.
I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite part of the day. I seen your guard, Diante Smith, propose to his girlfriend, well, fiance now, Julia Bradford. Things like that's the reason why I coach. I'm so happy for him and just for them, and I'm happy that we got to get the win today so they can do it.
So tell me about that. I mean, when did you guys sort of hatch the idea that maybe it was going to be after a game or be after this game specifically?
And so they said something about, I thought he was going to propose before Christmas. And I was sitting in my office yesterday, he came and told me, and it kind of caught me off guard. And I told him, first and foremost, we had to win. And that's what we wanted to do it on the court. So, that's the reason I coach. I'm so proud of the win today, but more proud of the win. I'm happy for the young team to do it.